play Story, Story, Die. Miss Lane, what's the title of a book you never got to write but wish you could have?
Dingleberries, fact or fiction?
Well,
Dingleberries, fact or fiction? I will play the part of pointer. I point at you. You start the story and the other person stops. If you repeat the last thing they said, you die. If you start with the word and, you die. Or if I decide to make you die because you're taking too long, or I make up some other weird rule, you die.
How we take one to decide one?
I will make eye contact with you and point at you. All right, I'll sit down here so that you have to look there. All right, and who wants to start? Any volunteers? Daphne, you're just so energetic. I will let you. You guys should have done that. All right, and start.
Once I wrote this book. It was called Dingleberries, Fact or Fiction. It was all about these magical creatures who could magically create dingleberries without any eating.
And without any sleeping and without...
You said and, die.
Die!
Okay.
Are you okay?
All right, scoot back together now.
Chris, are you okay?
Okay, what's the last thing you said?
I don't remember.
Okay, what's the last thing you said?
Without eating.
And...
Die. All right.
I hate this game.
Without
Eating.
they decided to create massive havoc and
with tons of dingleberries.
Deciding to destroy everything, they took a big sword and cut off their dingleberries and threw it at the buildings.
Wait.
It was really gross.
And
there was dingleberries everywhere. So I witnessed this and decided...
that I needed to clean all this up with a giant shovel I found next to me that appeared out of nowhere. So as I was shoveling,
I was so angry I wanted to kill somebody with my shovel by hitting them in the...
Jonathan.
oh,
You didn't look, so go ahead. Kristen and Chantal, you resurrected. Get back up.
I don't want to be resurrected.
Okay, fine. Kristen, you resurrected. Repeat the last thing you said.
By hitting them with a shovel in the...
crotch! Because that's the only weakness of the dingleberries. They're weak against the crotch.
nipples. Because they could not destroy the buildings with these giant dingleberries. They had to gain more magic. So they took an epic quest.
It's okay. We'll come back to you later.
Quest to the land of the dingleberries.
The dingleberries are also known as
The land of Camelot.
The land come.
And so they lied to the...
Get to the king of
Repeat
Improv.
Die. All right, repeat.
I gotta
The king of the...
dingleberries. He smelt it a lot like dingleberries, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean, because dingleberries are fake. Sorry to tell you this, but you guys are all crazy. And
Dingleberries is
what really
that takes off your butt.
that day was Haley.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
The city is just so polluted that all of the hail
just turned into pee. So that nobody could live there anymore. With the smell of urine emanating from all of the sewers.
Die.
All of the sewers.
People are starting to panic. People are starting to run away from the sewers like fastened peas, turning into...
Again, dingleberries are
Oh my
fake.
gosh.
You're die.
Doesn't make sense.
Die.
That didn't make any sense.
Turn into...
Oh, she choked herself. That's impossible.
All right, turn in the
horrible monsters with tons of crabs and bunch of pimples and all that such.
On their faces. Suddenly, they decided that they were going to take over the human population and the world would not be known as Earth, but Dingleberry.
World would be known as Botopia. With the Botopia, we will make a new leader.
And his name would be...
die and...
Dang it!